Do you want to know if PrizeGrab really is a way to potentially win $10,000 or more completely for free, or if it's a waste of time? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I've tested hundreds of different ways to make money online, and many viewers have asked me about this platform. So therefore I decided to take a closer look and test it, and in this PrizeGrab review I'll reveal all the pros and the cons, because let me just reveal right away that it definitely has both, and you need to consider both before deciding if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's start by going over the basics of what PrizeGrab is. And PrizeGrab is a platform where you can go and completely for free participate in different sweepstakes, or basically lotteries. And let me just reveal right away that you potentially can win some really great prizes, not only cash prizes, also potentially different other products. We'll go over which ones these are a little bit later. But there are also some very important details you need to consider before participating in these contests. So let's go over more about how this actually works. So to participate on PrizeGrab, you just need to go to the website and then you can enter different contests. And right now I'm already logged in because I have created an account. But other than that, when you come here and, for example, participate in this one, it says $10,000 ending soon. Then what you just need to do is here to agree to the terms, and then you need to enter your email address and some different information, and then you will just be able to participate, and then you are entered into the particular contest. And this is just one of them. However, one thing is that this ending soon for this $10,000 contest, I've seen that for months. so it seems like it's not really true that it's ending soon, but it's of course very catchy, this $10,000. But that does not mean that you cannot win $10,000. I've even seen cash prizes here of up to $25,000, and you can go and see all these different opportunities here. For example, cash dash or popular. So if we just look at the popular ones, you'll get an idea. You see, for example, $25,000 cash, and then you have a certain number of entries every single day. But you can see there's also a lot of other options here. For example, like different gift cards. There's some TVs, there's a iPad, there's see a lot of different contests. But these are sweepstakes. This is important to be aware of. So what you need to do is for each of them is to just go and then you click, and then you need to read the terms here, read the official rules, and then all you need to do is to click to enter. And then, because I already have an account, this is all it does. It just verifies the credentials and then enter the process, and then you're redirected to popular prizes. So then I'm just redirected back here, and then you have different like extra points you can get to get some other benefits and things like that inside your profile. But the main way to earn is just to do this. I can just keep doing this a lot, as you can see. But every time you enter, you of course need to be aware that it also has some consequences. Yes, you can win, but why do they allow you to participate in all these different things here to potentially win really great prizes completely for free? Let's talk about that, because that is the very important aspect you need to consider. So one thing that's very important to understand with sweepstakes in general and also on PrizeGrab is that the reason we can participate in this is that they get our information where they can then send different other promotional offers to us. So yes, you can potentially end up winning really great prizes, but every time you enter something, then these different prizes are by sponsors, and they even say in the terms that they will share this information potentially with the sponsors, and that means that then you will agree every time you participate to be contacted not only by PrizeGrab but also sometimes even by their sponsors or by their partners. And that's what you really need to consider. So after I joined the show, I started receiving PrizeGrab from PrizeGrab itself, like emails, and it was minimum 10 per day or so that I received with promotional offers from PrizeGrab, where they promoted other sweepstakes. And then I went there, and when you then read the terms there, then basically all of them, then you would need to share your information with another advertiser that you then agree can send more information or more promotional offers to you. So sweepstakes in general online is meant to get information so they can send promotional offers to you. That is why the prices are so high, because they want that information. It's valuable to them, so they can afford giving a great price to get all that information and then start sending promotional offers, because they know they will make back that money there. What that means for you is that when you do this, if you decide to participate in this or most other sweepstakes for that matter, then you will open yourself up to receiving a lot of promotional offers. So if you decide to do it, you can consider at least creating a separate email address for that that, because if not, then you will just start getting overflown. And be careful what information you share, because some sweepstakes will also ask you to share phone number and things like that, and then you might end up agreeing to receive phone calls and text messages from a lot of different advertisers also. So is it even worth it then? Let's talk about that also. So as you can see, there are some really great cash prizes and also other really great rewards. Personally, I do not really think sweepstakes online are worth it. That's my personal opinion. Yes, if you're very lucky, you might get some really great rewards, but you have to understand that this is based on luck, and you have to be really, really, really lucky to get any of these prizes. There are potentially thousands or tens of thousands of participants for each contest, so you have to be extremely lucky. It's basically like participating in a lottery, just here it's free, but what you pay with is then your information, so you will start receiving a lot of promotional offers. Personally, I do not think sweepstakes in general, that's not just for PrizeGrab, but sweepstakes like this in general are worth it for two main reasons. First of all, because I just don't find it worth it for that tiny chance to win, to share my information and get that many promotional offers. I've just seen by joining PrizeGrab how many emails extra I started receiving, but I've also tried it with other sweepstakes, and some sweepstakes it's a huge amount of different emails, phone calls, etc. that you can end up receiving. Personally, I do not find it worth it for that. Secondly, because if you want to earn online, I do not think you should rely on luck, because there are a lot of great ways to earn online where you do not rely on luck. And giving away the power and just relying on luck to win a bit extra, earn a bit extra, that's not really a sustainable method in my personal opinion. I'm not saying it's wrong to do. If you like it and you can agree or accept that you will start receiving a lot of promotional offers, then that's fine. It's just not for me. Personally, I prefer using methods that that if you put in some time, you will get some earnings out. I have a lot of videos also and content on my website about that. I'll leave links below, for example, to a list I have of the best free product tests where you can see how you can earn by testing products and getting free products. I also have of the best get paid to sites where you can do small online micro tasks, and then in return you will be able to earn cash, so you know that you get something for your benefit. I prefer methods like that instead, but that all comes down to personal preferences, of course. So to sum it all up, you can potentially win some really great rewards. So in that sense, it's definitely legit. Personally, I just do not really find it worth it, because there are very low chances of winning these great prizes, of course, and you will start receiving a lot of promotional emails. So if you can accept that, yes, there are chances you will win, just not very high chances. Some people, they might be lucky and win after they've joined after a few weeks. Some people I have read, they're participating in contests every day for years without winning, so it all comes down to luck. But as mentioned earlier, it's not really something that I personally like participating in, because I don't really think sweepstakes is a great way to earn extra money, and also I don't like sharing my information with that many different advertising companies. And I have other ways, as mentioned on my website, that I use to earn some extra money where I know that I will actually for sure get paid for my effort. I'll leave links below so you can check that out. But since many of you have asked about it, I hope that this gave you a clear idea about what to expect, and then you both know the pros and the cons, and then you can decide for yourself if this is the right opportunity for you or not. And no matter what, if this video helped you, please make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.